So I'm Emily. I'm 1/3 of Feral Theatre and a founder member of Lost Species Day. I wanted to talk about co-creating rituals. This has been one of my favourite parts of Lost Species Day, creating rituals with the people who are doing them. And this work's often called participant-led work. And there's lots of different ways of doing it. You can do it before the event, so you can get together and talk about it, send emails back and forth, whatever you want, or you can do it on the day. And I quite like the energy that's created by doing it on the day. So everybody in the group that comes together feeds into the ritual, so feeds in an idea, and this takes the pressure off the person organising the event. And during COVID-19, there's lots of organising to doing. If you're doing an event where people are getting together, you're going to have to do contact tracing and things like that, so having the pressure taken off is really great. And you can be very spontaneous, and you can respond to the environment or what's happening for you that day and the way you feel that day. So it becomes a very present event. Also, rather than performing a ritual in which the people attending are kind of passive audience members, it becomes something that everybody is invested in, and it's a lot more it's kind of, for me, it feels a much more deep and meaningful way of practicing this kind of ritual work, especially if you're from a culture or community where you don't do a lot of ritual stuff. And it can be a bit new and maybe daunting. So everybody feeds in an idea. So somebody might want to do some kind of letting go thing, and like writing a word on a piece of paper and putting it in the fire. And other people might have different ideas. Somebody might want to sing a song. If they're artists in the group, they might want to bring their practice in. They might want to read a poem. And then you can fit all those things together and see whether something belongs in the middle of the ritual, or if it's a good opener, or if it's something to close the ritual. Rachel talked about, in her film, she talked about the 3 stages of the ritual. So a co-created ritual, you can see what belongs in which stage of the ritual. And if people don't want to bring anything to the ritual and are happy to follow others, then that's also fine. People shouldn't feel like they have to offer up some part of the ritual. So some people may not have anything to give and may want to just take part, but they might be somebody who can bridge the gaps between other things, or they might there might be other things that they bring to that ritual. So there should be various different ways to participate. I hope that helps if you are in need of help in terms of creating a ritual. It's certainly been a really helpful way of working for me. And one of the things that's really that I really like about it is that everybody knows the ritual, they know what they're doing. So there's no kind of surprises sprung on everybody. Everybody feels comfortable with what's happening, and they know what's happening next. And that sort of mirrors cultures and societies where ritual is more embedded. And so even though it can be a spontaneous and kind of made up ritual, it still has that element of prior knowledge, which I think is really important. Great.